lotion on my dry ass hands. Freaking desert. How you doing?
Hello everyone, so it's time for another one page at a time video, and so I'm just going to go ahead and jump on right into it and show you guys all the pages that I did this past week. So the first page that I started back off on was Return to Sender. Get postal addresses for 3 faraway friends and write them postcards this year. Come back to check them off when you do. So I can't show this page because it has 3 of my closest friends' addresses on it, and I'm pretty sure they don't want that getting around on the web. So for their privacy, I'm not going to show this page, but I will tell you guys which friends that I did. And of course I added Ashley and Tiffany. Those 2 are like my best friends, and they live out of state. So they were like number 1, and I also used my pen pal Janice, who I'm also very close with. And she lives out of state as well. I just wrote their addresses on this page, nothing too spectacular. But yeah, I am going to get around to mailing them postcards sometime this year. Alright, the next page said, describe how you met your best friend. And I actually met my best friend Ashley through an AOL chat room. It was actually an AOL kids chat room, so it was like KOL chat room or something like that. And I was probably around like 10 or 12, so I thought it'd be funny to make like a little like instant message, like the old-timey like AOL instant message AIM type of chat. And so that's what I did. I just drew the AIM thingy right here. I added all the different little things that is usually on it. And then I put a little send button, and then like the cute little icons, which I always had so much fun changing. I changed them like all the time, every single day when I was younger. And I put in there how I actually met my best friends, and I met Ashley when I was 10 or 11 when I got online to play Polly Pocket Barbie My Scene. I would also get onto AOL Kids chat rooms. Once someone IM'd me out of the blue, in the midst of my obsession with the Jonas Brothers. We started talking and realized we had a lot in common. Later on, she introduced me to another obsession, Varsity Fan Club. By this time, I had a Twitter and was talking to other fans. Then I ran into another best friend, Tiffany. We also had a lot in common, and now we're 3 peas in a pod. So that's all I could fit in there, but I obviously wanted to add so much more. That is how I met my best friends, and it's kind of funny because people will be like, oh my god, like that's so dangerous. How do you even know that this person is real? I feel like our bond and our friendship is so special, and it's unlike any other friendship that's out there. And I just feel like we have a unique friendship, and I'm very happy that I met these girls, and I feel like fate has a way of bringing people together, and I feel like they were meant to be in my life. There's actually a little quote, and I really like this quote. If I can find it, I'll leave it somewhere in this video. But it says something like, there's like a red invisible string that is tied to you and your soulmate's pinkies. And I do believe that you can have soulmates other than like as lovers. Like you can have soulmates in many other different forms as well. Kind of like, you know, your best friends. And I kind of feel like Ashley and Tiffany are my best friend soulmates. So I'm really happy that I met you 2, and I love you both to pieces, and I'm glad that Ashley IM'd me that day, because if it wasn't for her, we probably never would have met or became so close as we are. So I love both Ashley and Tiffany to pieces, and yeah, that's how I met my best friends. Beside that said, tape a restaurant check to this page and describe your meal. I actually had to eat out the following day of this page because I didn't have money on the actual day. I'm always broke. So the receipt actually came from the day after, but I did the page on the actual day of. And I put extra cheesy pizza with garlic Parmesan breadsticks from Pizza Hut. You can never go wrong with pizza. And then I just taped the receipt in here and drew a little illustration of a pizza and breadsticks, and then put a little silly emoji. And that's all I did on that page. Nothing spectacular. That is usually what I eat every time I eat out, is pizza. Like, I am one of the pickiest eaters ever, and I feel like I've never actually, like, talked about that on camera, but I am one of the pickiest eaters, like, you could ever know. I think I have, like, some kind of phobia or something, but, like, I will not eat anything unless it's, like, french fries or pizza. And I know that sounds weird, but, like, I don't know. I just have, like, a phobia when it comes to food. Following next 2 pages, one was what I really wanted to say, and the other was, and now what I really, really wanted to say, but didn't even want to write it down, but now my book is making me do it, so here goes nothing. So, I didn't really know what else to do on this page, so I just wrote down my feelings in pen. Like, I didn't do anything, like, decorative or creative on these pages, just because I wasn't really feeling that well these days. So on the first page I put, I'm not ready for a boyfriend, I'm not okay, I'm always overthinking, and I'm a sensitive person, and I'm very hard on myself. And then on the other page I put, I wish I could go back and change how I acted, I wish things were easier, I feel like I'm failing, I still feel stuck, sometimes it feels like I'm lying to myself, things could be better. This is always in my head, like, you guys have no idea. Like, I act like I'm so happy on camera, and don't get me wrong, I try to be. Usually whenever I make my videos, like, I made a whole video about this one time. Usually whenever I make my videos, like, it's kind of to get me out of a sad mood that I'm in. It does put me into a better, happier mood. Like, I feel like you guys kind of take all that pain away. I'm not happy 24/7, and I never want you guys to think that I am. Like, I'm always struggling every single day. On a daily basis, I am struggling. And I struggle with overthinking things and overanalyzing, and I'm anxious 24/7. I'm always worried about something, so that's what I put in here. And like I said, I didn't do anything decorative or creative with these pages. I just wrote down my feelings. I feel like it definitely helped me to express myself. Next page said, where were you the other week? And I don't really do much in the wintertime. I don't really do much in general. And so I just put that I was chilling, like I was chilling at home. And I just put chilling in big letters, and then I drew some 3D ice cubes around the chilling with like some cute little faces and some water around them, kind of like they're melting. And that's all I did to that page, but I think that it's cute and I really like it. The last page from this past week was, what was the most challenging thing you dealt with this last year? And once again, I didn't do anything spectacular on this page. I just wrote down how I was feeling, and I put, definitely job training for someone who's never had a job. It was rough at first, but it was definitely worth the paycheck, and it was a head start on where I hope to go. So I just put that in marker. All of the pages that I did in my one page at a time this past week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big old thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and become a morbid maniac. Also, leave me a comment and let me know what your favorite page was for my one page at a time this past week. Mine definitely has to be the describe how you met your best friend, and probably the where were you the other week, because those were the only two that I did something decorative and creative with this past week. So those are my favorites, but yeah, leave me a comment and let me know yours, and I will see you guys in my next video.